Hi and welcome to my channel. So I'm very excited today as usual because applications are now open in the UK for the second cohort of healthcare assistance, carer, support worker training. So when it was the first cohort, I shared that opportunity here. So many of you applied and many of you have been successful and you're starting work in the next few months. So applications are now open for the second cohort and I thought I need to share it with you because these applications are only open for a few days. So if you're new to my channel, obviously you're welcome. If you're wondering what this is about, so this is basically an opportunity for somebody that wants to get into healthcare in the UK. As you know, you've got to have experience. You've got to be given the opportunity for you to gain experience. So this is what this opportunity is. So if you've got very little experience or no healthcare experience at all, or you're just somebody who is enthusiastic about getting into healthcare, then this opportunity is going to be perfect for you. So if you are just thinking, what do I need? What about the requirements? How do I apply and all of that? That's exactly what today's video is going to be about. And so, if you haven't joined this family, obviously hit the subscribe button below so that you're notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time, because I'm very passionate about such opportunities, because that is how I started my own journey 13 years ago as a carer. If somebody had not given me such an opportunity like what I'm sharing in today's video, I would not be sat here with you today as an advanced nurse practitioner working in the most senior clinical nursing job that there is in nursing. So 13 years, I have been able to progress to this level from a carer in the UK. And this is why I'm very passionate about these opportunities. When you're looking at those carer jobs, for example, entry-level jobs, it is just a starting point. It is not how you're going to end up. I mean, if you're somebody who's keen on progression, obviously, like me, but it is also a choice because many people are happy and they choose to remain as carer. So in today's video, we're going to go through all of these, and I really urge you to be able to apply ASAP because applications are only open for a few days. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I will apply today, because guess what? There is no time for you to waste. Also, I do have a free newsletter, by the way. I've dropped the link in the comment section below. When you join that newsletter, you just drop your name and email address. It won't take you 10 seconds to do that. And I send information such as this directly to your inbox so that you're not missing out on crucial information that is essential for your personal and professional development. So whether you're looking for visa sponsorship jobs to move to the UK or to switch if you're already in this amazing country, I share information about all of that, as well as career progression. You're looking for NHS jobs, you're looking for apprenticeships where you get paid to work and study at the same time, or you're looking for just career progression into senior positions, especially within healthcare in the UK, then obviously check that newsletter. You also see my contact details there, so that if you're sat there thinking, Melvis, I need support with this application, I want to make sure that I'm the best and I want to give myself the best chance to succeed, and you need that support, again, you're going to find my contact details in the comment section. There's my email address, there's my WhatsApp number, so you can contact me directly, to talk about your specific circumstances. And so let's get into, the requirements, obviously what they need, how to ensure that you're the best candidate for this particular job. Like I say, I'm passionate about these opportunities because this is exactly how I started my journey 13 years ago. As a carer, I then studied nursing. For those of you that are new here and we don't know each other, I then studied nursing, as an international student for 3 years. After that, I have done my mentorship, training, obviously master's, mentorship in nursing. And then after that, I've done my master's in advanced clinical practice, progressed through various positions, now to working as an advanced nurse practitioner. So I've had a lot of experience in this field, a lot of, knowledge that I can say that that's why I'm passionate about sharing these with you, so that you can know that don't feel demoralized, and every single thing is a starting point and it's not how you're going to end up. You know what I mean? You need to get your foot in the building, see what's going on, and then take it from there. These are opportunities that are entry level. So the first thing is, what are the requirements for this? The first thing is that you've got to be an adult. When I say an adult, it means that you've got to be legally 18. So there's a minimum age requirement for this, which is 18 years old. And And by the way, when I say 18, it means that by the time you're starting work, you've got to have turned 18, which means if you're 17 now and you're going to be turning 18 in the next few months, for example, it's still safe for you to apply. But if you're like 16, I mean, it's no point applying now because you're still going to have some time for you to apply. I know that there are many people here that have got kids. You know, you want to introduce them through this sector. It's not just for you, the parents. Think about your children as well, because healthcare gives the best opportunities that there are in the UK. And by the way, if you're not aware, I do have a private career coaching program where I offer one-to-one tailored, individualized, and personalized guidance with these UK visa sponsorship jobs. You know, healthcare, I absolutely love healthcare. Nursing in particular, oh, absolutely amazing. And that's why I went into nursing myself. You're looking for these carer jobs, you're looking for nanny jobs in the UK, you're trying to get into the NHS, whether you're switching your visa or applying from overseas, you're a nurse, you're looking at transitioning, you know what I mean, into nursing, you're looking for apprenticeships where you get paid to work and study at the same time. You're looking for interview preparation for those senior positions. How do you specialize? You know, how do you progress so that you don't get stuck in the same position, earning peanuts, demoralized, and wondering if it was ever worth it to even get into this sector or what still move to the UK? Then my private coaching program is going to be perfect for you. It's not a walk in the park. It takes work. It takes effort, because that's what you need to succeed anyway. But what I do is guide you through that journey. So if you're keen, obviously, like I said, you can contact me to find out what the program is about, or you can check the description box below or the about section of this YouTube channel. You see information about that and what is in it for you. You also get support, you know, if you're looking for those NHS jobs I can do, we go through that supporting information, which ones offer sponsorship, how do you know, and all of that, as well as this opportunity that I'm sharing, obviously, in today's video. Our live session this week on Thursday, we have live sessions on Thursdays every week. For this week, we're going to be focusing on this opportunity that I'm sharing in today's video. So how do you apply? We'll actually go through the vacancies, you know, talk about your specific circumstances. What are you struggling with? You know, how do you enhance your chances? So please make sure that you attend the live session on Thursday. We're going to start at 8:30 p.m., you know, prompt Thursday this week. So make sure that you show up and you attend that session live. Obviously, the session is going to be recorded for those that have registered to be able to attend. But if you can attend, you know, in person, then that's going to be better for you. And like I say, it's only for people that have registered. If you've not registered, you will not be able to attend the session because it is not here on YouTube. You know, it's going to be dedicated to those people who have registered. So again, you know, that's why with opportunities such as this, you want to really give it the time that it deserves, because you cannot just put in any random application and expect to be successful. It takes effort, as I said. So yes, you've got to be an adult for you to be able to apply, at least 18, you know, before the expected start time. Also, you need to have just, you know, no healthcare experience or little healthcare experience. Does this mean that if you're somebody who has healthcare experience, you cannot apply? No. What this means is that if you already have healthcare experience, for example, you're working as a carer or you've had some sort of exposure, you know what I mean? It's just an opportunity for you to get in through the NHS, this particular opportunity that I'm sharing today. So if you already have experience, it's about you highlighting that experience, because it's going to make you to stand out, obviously, from the other candidates. You know, again, it's about knowing how to present your application so that it becomes pretty obvious that you are the best person to be given such an opportunity. So again, that's the next thing that you need to know about. And one thing also is that because this is something that you're going to be training on the job, really, it's something that you're going to have theoretical lessons as well. And I know that, and by the way, if you like this content, just hit the like button. It lets me know that you enjoy content like this, and obviously I should do more. Also share this with your friends, loved ones, colleagues, you know, anybody that can benefit from this. If you are in the UK, for example, you're on a student visa, you're on a dependent visa, you're already on a health and care worker visa, you're looking for an opportunity, for example, to move to the NHS, you're trying to switch your visa, you know, you're out, you're thinking, how do I even get in? Or you're just an enthusiast, you know, to get into healthcare, and you're like, Melvis, I didn't do science, I didn't do this. I get loads of that. These opportunities are there for you to get into the building, because they specifically say that you need no experience to apply. But the best thing really about this is that you're going to gain exposure through different areas, because when you're doing this job, you're going to be supernumerary. That's the biggest advantage that it has. Supernumerary means that if you're working on a ward that should have, I don't know, 5 carers or 5 healthcare assistants, you're going to be supernumerary. So you'll be extra. You're not counted in numbers because you're there to learn. which is a big advantage. Another advantage also is that you're going to have the opportunity to go through different areas. You know, when you're recruited as a healthcare assistant for a particular job, you're going to be based in that area. With these, you gain exposure through different areas, which is really good. And it gives you an opportunity to see what is going on within different departments, and then upon completion of the training period, you can then decide where you want to be based. So it is a massive opportunity to pursue, because it's not like a normal carer job or a normal healthcare assistant job. That's the biggest difference. One difference with this also is that because you're in training, you're going to be having courses that are normally delivered by professional development nurses. You know, for some NHS trust is once a month. For other NHS trust is twice a month. For others is once a week. It really doesn't matter, but they're going to give you the structure as to how the training is going to be undertaken. Because remember that there are so many different organizations recruiting for this now, because it is a pilot program, so it's going on nationally, and the idea is to get people to join, you know, and work in healthcare. And the whole point of this is getting that data. Obviously the NHS works, you know, with data. I shared an opportunity just a few days ago here about data analysts. So these people then analyze this data from these pilot programs to see if they've been successful. And if they've been successful, you just do more of what is already working. That's why I'm personally very keen on following up the trends that are going on, because that's going to show us where the future opportunities will be. So it's crucial that obviously you're following this, you know, information as well, because if you're looking for opportunities, you need to make sure that you know what is going on at that point in time, which is why I always share those updates, you know, on this channel. And I'm also going to say that if you've got any challenges, you've got any questions I'm going along, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll be able to join you there. Other people who've already got exposure or experience or going through similar circumstances can also join to give their feedback, to give their ideas, and to give their suggestions, which may be invaluable to you and to your specific circumstances. So do leave that in the comment section below. Are you overseas? Are you already in the UK? Are you looking to switch? Are you already working for the NHS? Are you already in healthcare, but you're looking to transition into something else? You know, leave that in the comment section below. One of the things I'm also going to say is that you may be started thinking, Melvis, but what about the pay for this job? I mean, how much are they paying? So all the trusts are paying at Band 2, rightfully so, because you're there, you know, to be trained. Even normal healthcare assistant jobs that are Band 2, and this is also Band 2, which means that you will have more advantage going for this opportunity than a normal carer job or healthcare assistant job, for the obvious reasons that I already explained, because the pay is actually the same. You know, the thing is that all of these training positions that are Band 2, some of them are, when it comes to duration, some of them are going to go on for like 12 months, others are going for 24 months. So it's a fixed term, you know, period, obviously, because you cannot be training endlessly. They're going to say to you in the vacancy, depending on where you live in the country or where you want the opportunity, each one has a different duration. And some are 12 months, as I've said, others are 24 months. Some of the NHS trusts, what they do is that upon completion of the training period, you move up to Band 3. For example, if there's one that is 12 months, after 12 months, you then become Band 3. If there's another trust that is running it for 24 months, some of them say after the 24 months, you then go up to Band 3. Or some will say after 18 months, you go up to Band 3. You know, it varies significantly, and that's why you need to go through the particular vacancies, so that when you're applying, you're choosing those ones that you prefer for your circumstances. And that's why YouTube videos like this, I can only give such generic information, because I've got zero idea as to who is watching this. I don't know if you're watching this for yourself, for your loved ones, for your relatives. You know, just share this obviously with them. But if you're a member of my private coaching program, then yes, I'm going to be supporting you one-to-one with that, looking at your specific circumstances, looking at, you know, how you can apply for this. I can also do a sample for supporting information for you, so that you're not starting from zero, and you know exactly what they need to make the application process really, really easy and much smoother for those people. Because that's the point having this coaching program, to make sure that I'm supporting you. You know, I cannot apply on your behalf. You know, I don't do any of that. You apply yourself. You know, like I say, it takes effort, because at the end of the day, you have to be interviewed. You know, I'm not going to do an interview on your behalf, but my role, my obligation is to make sure that you know what the interviews are all about, how to prepare for the interview, the type of questions that they ask, how do you respond, scenarios and different methods, every single thing. Because obviously I've got a lot of experience working for the NHS, and I know exactly what they need for this job. So that's my role. And we'll go through those things, like I said, on Thursday in a lot of detail. So please do join that live session on Thursday this week. Don't miss it, because we're going to be focusing on this particular opportunity, because they are only open for a few days. One thing also is that when it comes to the interviews, obviously, some of the trusts have already given their interview dates. So when you're applying, you see the interview date already, which means that if you're working, you're busy, you're employed, you're studying, you need to make sure that you check the interview date and then make sure you're available on that particular date, because some of them have given that date because that's when they're available to do them. Others may be flexible, you never know, but just make sure that you're checking thoroughly. But again, like I said, we're going to go through all those details again on Thursday to make sure that we are maximizing the chances for success, because these are opportunities that are amazing in the UK. This is a way for you to get into the building and working for the NHS. Obviously, as you know, I will never stop going on about NHS jobs here, because the difference is massive. You cannot, if you're somebody who is an immigrant like me, you cannot come to a country like the UK full of opportunities and you get stuck with an employer that doesn't value who you are, that is not going to help you to progress, and you're going to be spending thousands and thousands of pounds to study. You need an employer that can support you with that training. Another massive advantage, by the way, because you've watched this till now, is that you're going to be training to get your NVQ as well. That NVQ, when you get it from the NHS, it is massive. If you're somebody who wants to get into nursing, you want to progress into medicine, you're looking for those apprenticeships in physiotherapy, pharmacy, that NVQ is very valuable. You're going to be better off than all these people that have just paid online courses and done, and they're like, hey, I've got this, because guess what? Doing a course online isn't quite the same, as being there, gaining that exposure, talking to your patients, and getting to really understand what it is that they need. That's why I was like, I definitely need to share this opportunity with you. Again, you can see my details in the comment section below. Contact me if you need one-to-one support. I'll see you on Thursday during our live session where we'll go through into greater detail about this. Check this out.